Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the GILDED SMP. I'm here in front of my lovely little starter base. There's something over there in the sky that you'll see in someone else's episode maybe, but I'm here in the starter area. Nomad's right across from me. We have some guys over there for a head, because today, instead of talking about my base, we're gonna go over to the head game area so I can finally explain what's happening. So, it's very simple. Get head, get points. But there are some rules that are written out over here, and also all of our heads. And also the starter nether area. But these are all the heads I have collected. Maybe I'll take some time to see how many points this is, but I don't know. There's a bunch of other people's head boxes here, like Bella's and Nomad's, and we have the rules here. Oh, and also I'm using a fun texture pack that I stole from Bella called Immersive Interfaces, which is really fun. It's why my inventory looks like this, and why the chests look like this, and why the books look like this. It's really fun and cute, so I yoinked it. But we have this. You can read it as we go. I'll mention some points as well. Only one head per mob can be turned in, which is why I don't have like 10 million horse heads or axolotl heads or anything like that. All heads must be turned in to count, and they will not be returned. So anything in the box stays in the box and will be taken away when the game is over. Getting player heads, we cannot just attack players freely. We must speak with them and get their permission. And don't wipe out all the mobs around here, because this is the spawn area. And we have till June 20th, which I think June, July, yes, as you can see, it being updated. We have extended it by a month because life has been busy and we have not been able to collect as many heads as we all wanted to. So we extended it a little bit. And also here are all the points. And some might be missing, but this is the basics of it. You know? I've been trying really hard to get high point ones and also to get all the easy low point ones. But yes, so we can take a look at my box again. We have all the fish. We have a bunch of stuff, the frog heads. I think we have all the ones except for the nether one, because I can't really go into the nether. We have most of the underwater ones though, except for that and the glow squid. Have some other ones, silverfish head, brown mushroom head that took so long to get and was so annoying. We got all the chickens, all the cows, all the axolotls except for the blue one. An armadillo, we got some player heads, and some other ones. But we're still working on that, and most of the stuff will be done, honestly, off video, because it is just very grindy. If I get something cool like the blue axolotl head, which I am trying desperately to get, I will show you guys. I also always have flashback running when I'm trying to get that, so that's fun. Also, we have really good horses because Nomad and I, and then mostly Nomad, had a little area. I can't remember if Nomad showed it off in a video where we bred a bunch of horses to get really good stats. So this guy has, I don't think the super max, but almost max jump and speed. And it looks pretty normal up when you're riding the horse, but when someone else is on the horse, it does look like they are just moving like crazy, which you kind of are. You can go so fast. There's a little ruin there. But I'm going to actually make my way towards. That's also something dangerous with the horses is that they go so fast. Um, it's very easy to fall into stuff like that. I actually the other day lost one of the good horses to a lava pit that I just jumped into. So eventually we will make a path out to this way. But for now, we're just kind of traveling haphazardly. So, but I'm going to make my way to where I've been farming for the heads, and I will bring you guys back. Alright, everyone, we are back, and we are at the little area I have set up. My main base is going to be over somewhere over there, but there's some carrots. We have a little area set up here with wheat and carrots, and this is where I do all the axolotl stuff. I have them separated so they're not just in one big pit. This is just so I can see what color the baby is, so I don't get a baby and so I don't get a blue one and not notice it. We have some chickens. I had gotten the what do you call it? The ice frozen snowy chicken back at the starter area, so we just had to get the warm one and the normal one. We also have warm cows and normal cows, and also mushrooms and brown mushrooms, which this was a whole situation. So the mushroom island is literally right over that way. It's super, super close. And so I dragged a bunch of the red mushrooms here and then waited for 10 million years for it to storm. And then it actually just stormed when I was killing with some of the other GILDED SMP members. So I raced back here as fast as I could and we got some brown mushrooms. We have some pigs. I don't think I have any of the pig heads because we don't have a pig pen at spawn, so I gathered up all the pigs. This is gonna be, or sorry, I got sidetracked. These snowy pigs were so annoying to get because I had to go all the way past, and I had to go so far into the taiga to find snowy pigs. But I got them here. We got normal ones and warm ones. Warm ones were just over there. And yeah, this is where I have been for so long. Just breeding animals and killing animals and trying to get heads. We have like a little chest set up over here with I will never have to get food again. Listen, guys, so much raw chicken and raw beef. Less raw beef because I've actually been cooking and eating it. But yeah. This is most of what I've been doing, which is why the episodes have been just like me messing around. Because if I'm not messing around, I'm here breeding animals. So yeah. I don't really know. I didn't have a plan for this episode. Yep, I don't have a plan. So maybe let's make our way. Oh gosh, we gotta go all the way back to spawn. And also the leads in the newest update, amazing, fantastic. We're in 1.21 point something. I don't know. Let me check. We're in the one with the happy ghasts. So there's a bunch of new stuff. 1.21.6 is the one. So we have a bunch of new stuff. We have the fallen leaves, the leaf litter and stuff like that, which isn't in from this newest update, but is still new to me. Also, huge lag spike. Oh my god. I think if we veer this way, I can show you guys the Mushroom Island. Maybe. I still don't know my way super around this ocean. Yes, it is right here. This is where we will be putting our main base, which I know I haven't really talked about, but I have plans. Big plans that involve just so much deep slate because I hate myself apparently. But if we pop around over here, and not get too close because I don't want my horse to just fall and die. This is actually a huge, huge pit. It doesn't look so big from this side, but if we go around here, also all the mushrooms are gone. When I came here, there were only 2, so I took both of them and I brought them to that area. I do have plans to just breed a bunch and bring them here all at once. But that'll happen later. But yeah, it just goes down all the way to Deep Slate. So this is gonna be a fun little island to build on, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so fun. I'm really excited to get started on it. Oh, I was led to you, huh? Where did the lead go? Where did the lead go, sir? There it is. He totally could. I thought he was led to the boat. He was not. That could have been bad. Okay. And then if we just keep going this way, we'll be at spawn. And maybe we can do something fun. And we are back. It's just a day trip. But I realized what we can talk about because I mentioned the starter base and then I just kind of wheeled past it very quickly. But we have a lovely, cute little starter base with some chests of, don't know what I was gonna put in that, just with some starter stuff, and then a bigger, sort of chest operation up here that is definitely not gonna, keep our stuff for very long. It will definitely overflow quite fast, and then if we hop down here, we can go onto the ice and see our build in its full glory, I guess is the word. Yeah, it's just a nice, cute, spooky little house. And I really, really like it. The armor's peeking through because texture packs are being weird right now and I couldn't be bothered. And you have a nice little underneath area here, which in the planning was not actually a horse pen, but as we got horses, I decided we needed an area, so it's now a nice little horse pen with some hay. If we go around here, there is a pit, which this is going to be our overflow storage. Right now, the only thing that has overflowed is eggs. But as things like cobblestone and deep slate, which are the 2 things that I'm like, I'm gonna have a lot of that overflow, it'll go down here. And then, let's not lag and die down the ladder. I don't know if I put water. Oh, I did. Down here is just our mine to deep slate, which actually hasn't been started. I haven't had a lot of time to do menial stuff like that. But as you guys probably saw as we fell, there's some stuff up here. Because before I went and set up my area at that Savannah beach area, I tried to get a tropical fish farm thing started here. What do you mean axolotl swims? I swear. Alright, no. Tropical fish spawning is weird to me, and I thought I could get it to work, and then I gave up. And I was like, this is gonna be just much easier in an open area by a warm ocean with tropical fish, which is what I ended up going with. So, it's also, I thought it was in a lush cave, so I thought it would work. I don't know. It obviously did not work. But yeah, we have a nice area down there that we will, as we use it, make a lot nicer. And also, I don't know why. Did not mean to get on him. I don't know why I used you or you in a starter build. But I think it looks really nice. And actually, speaking of it looking really nice, I have a very scuffed time lapse of it because Lightmatico's being weird. So you guys can see that right now. Now that you guys have seen the house, I think that'll be it for this episode. I know it's a bit weird, third episode, just getting the starter house done. But it's been busy in real life, I'm so sorry. But we will get things going pretty soon or I will cry. And I think the first thing we will be doing is getting a path out, at least to that beach area, a nice simple path, and then we can make it nicer later. So I'm gonna get started on that and let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!